Hi everyone, welcome to another reading. Before we dive into today's video, I wanted to give a quick shout out to the first brand ever to support me and my channel, Rose Forever. Rose Forever is a New York-based startup that specializes in quality artisanal rose bouquets that last for over a year. Over a year. Yeah, you heard that right. They reached out to me and asked me if they can send me one of their arrangements. And honestly, right away, I was like, yes, please. I've been hearing about these long-lasting bouquets for a while. I love flowers. Actually, roses are my favorite flowers. I love receiving and giving real flower bouquets to my loved ones, but obviously the issue with real flowers is they die, and it's really sad, and it can get kind of pricey, right? Sometimes you don't want to justify spending so much money on flowers that are going to die in a week, and that makes total sense. So when I found out that there is such a thing as preserving those flowers and actually getting to keep them around you for over a year, I was like, sign me up. And honestly, 10 out of 10 would recommend. So cute. Can you guys tell that I got to pick out the color? So yeah, if any one of you is interested and already buys real flower bouquets for your loved ones, consider checking out Rose Forever. I mean, honestly, the price makes so much more sense if they're going to last for over a year, you know? This way you can give someone real flowers and they don't have to throw them out in a week. I will leave all of the information in the description box, as well as a coupon code that they actually hooked me up with. Thank you so much, Rose Forever, for supporting my baby channel and sending me these. I absolutely love them. Let's get straight into the video. Hi everyone, and welcome to today's reading. In today's reading, we're looking at messages from your future self 1 year from now. So quickly, before we get into the reading, I really wanted to have this on camera, okay? Look at how beautiful this is. I wanted to have this as my permanent setup. I got so excited. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions in regards to what I can do to use this as a permanent setup, I would obviously love to use it. The issue is the box is a little bit too tall for my setup, and also I don't have an aesthetic eye for things, so please help your girl out if you can. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the reading. As I said, today we're looking at messages from your future self 1 year from now. What do they have to say basically to you about your journey now and where you are heading? For today's reading, I've prepared 3 different pre-shuffled oracle piles. Let's go through them one by one. For pile number 1, we have blood. For pile number 2, we have antimony, not sure how to say that word. And for pile number 3, we have 10. So please select your pile based on your intuition, and I will see you in your reading. Bye! Hi everyone, if you selected pile number 1 or blood, this is going to be your reading, your messages from your future self 1 year from now. Right away, blood, family, root chakra. Rose also makes me think of creativity and art. We'll see. Let's reveal the rest of your oracle cards. We have the siren. Something is calling you here. You're hearing the call in some way. We also have the dancer, self-expression, strength. Yeah, definitely creative vibes here. Okay, let's reveal your astrological cards here. We have Moon in Leo with appreciation. And we have Mercury in Aries with restlessness. So fire energy here. Let's reveal your tea leaves. We have Firecracker, excitement. We also have Fly, a period of ill health, depression. This sangus or blood could also be referring to the physical body. We will see. And we got month of the year with April here. So we'll see how these fit into your reading. Let's get your tarot cards. Messages from your future self. We have Queen of Cups, We have 5 of Cups. We have 3 of Wands. We have Justice. And we have Ace of Wands here. Alright, pile number 1. Your future self here is pointing our attention to your fantasies, to something here with firecracker and excitement, as well as Mercury and Aries with restlessness, and the Dancer with self-expression and strength here. Something is calling you, pile number 1. There is this desire to merge with your authentic self. There's this desire to take on a more creative, more authentic, vivacious type of energy in your life. There's definitely an energy of you really wanting to move forward, creatively speaking, because we are having a lot of Wands cards here, as well as a lot of emphasis on creativity here. With this siren, it's clear to me that there's something on your mind, or I would feel like it's more correct to say something on your heart here that is calling you, that is pulling you in. You have some sort of an interest or intuitive kind of leaning towards something here, and that something would allow you to express yourself creatively. I don't know whether this is an entrepreneurial project that you're concerned with, whether you're concerned with creativity in general, maybe you're an artist or something along the lines, but there's definitely an emphasis. Your future self here is communicating that you are eager, like you're waiting, you're anticipating some sort of a transformation or change in your life that would allow you to really move forward and really be in the creative field here, or in a position that allows you to fulfill yourself creatively, that allows you to truly be yourself. Something is definitely calling you. There is this energy of you being restless, you know, to move forward in your life, to express yourself, to really get in touch with your creative power. Because I mean, we have Moon in Leo. Leo is one of the most creative signs, right? We have Mercury in Aries. This is passion, this is fast energy, fire energy, spirit energy. So we're seeing a lot of, you know, fantasizing about the future, planning about the future, hoping for some sort of a positive, basically, change of events here that would allow you to grasp the spark of creativity and to transition into a different kind of life here. I mean, I'm definitely feeling like at the place where you're listening to this video right now, you are, you know, fantasizing and your heart is calling you somewhere. Also, I'm looking at Queen of Cups here. Queen of Cups is the only card here that is facing that way, right? So it's clear to me that your heart is calling you somewhere. You want to do something, you're fantasizing about something. There's a dream, a wish, or a goal that you want to accomplish that has to do with self-expression. However, it seems to me that there's also this contradicting energy. It's as if your energy right now, pile number 1, is dichotomous in itself. On one hand, you are really hearing the call of your intuition to express yourself. On one hand, you're really ready to dive into a much more creative life. You're ready for the manifestation of your desires. You're ready to be in a position of authority. You're ready to express yourself. You're ready to merge with your authentic version here. At the same time, there's this push and pull in your energy field. You're also stagnating. So on one hand, there's this energy that is really, really moving you forward, but then there's this other energy of fear and lack mentality that is really kind of holding you hostage. So in the end of the day, it becomes like the stagnation, weird energy where you feel this pull towards the future and you know that you'd be heading there, but your fear in one way or another is holding you hostage here with 5 of Cups. It seems like there has been a lot of disappointment in the past about the subject that you're inquiring about. Clearly, it's something about your self-expression. This could be your career. Obviously, not everyone works, but whatever it is that you're looking for in terms of self-expression, in terms of finding your place in a society here, it seems like there is a limitation within you, within your consciousness, that also is contradicting your natural soulful energy that wants to really burst out of you here. Your future self 1 year from now is really making an emphasis on your physical body and on your health in general, physical and mental both. And it seems to me that with this Five of Cups, this is related to your physical body. So pile number one, you know what I'm getting here is you have experienced a lot of negativity in your life. You've gone through a lot of suffering in your life, and that negative energy, it really broke your field and penetrated your consciousness, and it started sinking physically into your physical body. This definitely gives me a feeling of someone who has experienced a lot of trauma, a lot of negativity, and someone who kind of became emotionally dependent on a fight or flight response. You know what I'm talking about? If you have read Dr. Joe Dispenza's work, then you definitely know what I'm talking about. Basically, what I'm seeing here is you've experienced a lot in this lifetime, and this negativity got to you in terms of your mental and physical well-being, and there is a disbalance on a physical level now. So your higher self is coming through to let you know that your physical body, honoring it, should be your primary concern right now, because you need to emotionally regulate and move out of flight or fight mode in order for you to really be open, in order for you to really, allow yourself to be in receptivity mode for you to move forward. Because the good news, your higher self is coming in to tell you that justice is right around the corner. Basically, you're ready for a positive turn of events. You're ready for fate, for time to be in your favor. You're ready to receive all of the positive manifestations of your positive karma. You're ready to step into a much more creative life. With this Ace of Wands, I'm also hearing you're ready to live in the flow. You're ready to really take each day and be present and live, truly live and experience life from the perspective of your healthy and happy self. However, before you can really truly get the benefits of this energy that is coming your way, there needs to be a regulation within your physical body. Pile number one. And your higher self really wants you to focus on that, because it seems to me that there is some sort of an energy that is trapped within you that needs to get out before you can transition into this future here. If you're experiencing a particularly difficult time in terms of your mental health, or if you have recently learned about, your health not being in the best place here, or if you've recently started experience physical symptoms of, your disbalance here with the energy, your higher self here is telling you that this energy of unhealthiness, basically, it is a result of you not processing something that had happened to you. So if you're familiar with Dr. Joe Dispenza's work, I honestly highly recommend it for you guys. For instance, there is a book that's called You Are the Placebo. There's also, I'm pretty sure, Supernatural or something along the lines. Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself is actually, I think, his best book in my opinion. But basically, what Dr. Joe Dispenza has found during his studies is, in order to manifest, in order for you to basically get out of, the physical world realm, and in order for you to be in the quantum and for you to be able to manifest from the quantum field, you need two things: thought and also emotion, because thought creates an electric field, emotion creates a magnetic field. So both your brain and your heart have to be in the same place for you to manifest the result that you want to manifest, for you to move into a more positive experience of life. Most of the time when people are not able to manifest successfully, that's because their heart is not in alignment with their mind. So they have an intention to manifest something, they visualize it, but heart heart magnetic field had not been really initiated into it. And that's because your heart operates from basically what it has already known. You have programmed your body to operate in a certain way, and if you have programmed your body to operate under hormones of stress, then you have closed your heart out from experiencing joy, excitement, and love. And that is exactly what is preventing you from moving forward here. So your future self 1 year from now is coming to let you know that the issue is not with you not being able to manifest. If you're experiencing, stagnation, maybe you're not getting what you want just yet, maybe you've been expecting, maybe I'm seeing that you're eager to transition into a better life. You're like, I'm ready to be in my element. I'm ready to live in the Tao. What am I doing wrong here? Your future self is letting you know it's your body. It's in your body here. You need to emotionally regulate your body here. Your heart needs to open up in order to give the magnetic power to the electric thought that you're basically setting out to produce here. So pile number 1, I'm seeing that you're ready to experience life in the Tao. You're ready to truly be your authentic self. You're ready to move into a much easier time. You're ready, okay? You're ready. You're restless to get it. And maybe you're like, okay, I'm manifesting. I'm doing everything right. I'm technically doing everything right. Is there something I'm missing? Your future self is coming through to tell you, you need to take care of your physical body, okay? You need to emotionally regulate your physical body. If you are feeling anxious, that is an indicator that there is some sort of a disbalance within you. So this is actually something that I've personally gone through. So let me just give you an example so it's easier to understand. Again, if you feel inclined, please check out Dr. Joe Dispenza's work, because I love Dr. Joe Dispenza, okay? He is like my personal hero in this timeline. Love him. But let me quickly share my story with you so I can demonstrate it as an example. Basically, ever since I was very, very little, like the age of 7 or 6 maybe, I was aware that consciousness has impact on reality. It was just kind of a given to me, you know what I mean? I was just kind of born aware that our consciousness is somehow related to our reality. That was never ever a question for me. It seems like that was just something that I've carried from a past incarnation here. However, even though I was aware of it at such an early age, I watched The Secret, okay, when I was 11 years old, I still struggled so much with manifestation and with experiencing, joy and happiness in my life. Also, despite knowing about manifestation and law of attraction, despite understanding that consciousness does have an impact on our reality, I just couldn't stop having panic attacks. I really struggled with my mental health all together throughout my life up until this point, honestly, and I just couldn't understand what is going on. Why am I having these panic attacks? You know what I mean? Why can't I find a way to address it? Why can't I heal? Why can't I manifest certain things here? And now that I've already done that work in my spiritual journey, I understand that that's because in my physiology, okay, my trauma was so deeply ingrained in me, because I know also that I carry some karmic energy from my past life that I needed to shed in this lifetime, and it ended up being physiological here. I started my old YouTube channel about manifestation when I was 20 years old. You know what I mean? I have been in this, I was working with clients, but I couldn't figure out why I have panic attacks, and why is it that some things I manifest so easily but other things just don't come to me at all, no matter how much effort I put into it, no matter how much I visualize, no matter how many activities or manifestation methods I try, it just doesn't work. And now that I'm done with that part of my journey, I understand that that's because I was literally physiologically dysregulated. I was not myself on the physiological level, okay? I was anxious. My vibration was not in alignment with my thought. And in order for me to move into an easier time, in order for me to truly experience a life that belongs to me, I needed to address my health and my physiology first. So basically, this is what we're seeing here. Your future self a year from now here is communicating that you are ready to be done with this part of your life. And the only key element that might be missing is your balance within your physiological body. Like your thoughts and your subconscious are already clear, but within your physical body there's still this energy of unhealthiness, of trauma in some way that needs to be cleared out. So definitely there's a message for you, pile number one, to regulate your nervous system. At the time when you're listening to this, pile number one, if you're experiencing a period of ill health in terms of your physical health or just mental well-being, either way, whatever it is you're struggling with right now, pile number one, it's clear to me that by April, and we can interpret this timing card in different ways. So for some of you, it's April. Please obviously take it as it resonates. I'm doing a collective reading. You have to understand there's a bunch of you on the other side that might be listening, right? So for some of you, by April, you will see like healing and extreme positive results of your work on your physical body. Basically, you will start seeing physical world changes that are reflecting the nourishment that you have been putting into your body. For some of you, it's 4 weeks. For some of you, it's 4 months. But there's definitely a message of this being basically a temporary issue in your life, okay? The reason why you might be struggling right now or experiencing kind of a low within your mental health or physical health is because you're meant to clear this out, okay? So please don't get discouraged, especially if you have recently learned about some sort of a health issue. This is meant for you to regulate yourself, for you to heal, and then once you're done with balancing your physical body, believe me, pal number one, you are basically being served your perfect reality on a platter with justice here. A reality that allows you to truly appreciate where you are. A reality that allows you to express yourself and to feel like you are in your power. So yeah, pal number one, I mean, it's clear to me that you're restless to already be in a stage of your life where you are the leader, where you are the creative genius that you are. I know that you are. But again, your future self 1 year from now is stressing being focused on your physical well-being. Please, pile number one, listen to your future self. Obviously, they want the absolute best for you. They see the hindsight here and they know that you're ready, you're restless, you're ready to move into a happier life here. And you will be moving towards the fulfillment of your dream with the siren, whatever it is that's calling you, something creative. You will be doing that 1 year from now. But right now, your future self doesn't want you to focus on that only, okay? It doesn't want you to focus on just manifestation. It wants you to regulate your physical body, your nervous system, so that energetically, there's no blockages that you're holding on to. So you can truly transition into this justice period of your life here. So yeah, pile number one, it's a beautiful, beautiful reading. You're ready to really merge with your authentic self, and there's this one step left, you know what I mean? And this is just your physical body at this point. You are asked to really prioritize self-care, rest, you know, really regulating your nervous system. I had to actually focus on it for a while, like a year of my life I spent just on my physical body, and I'm telling you, the results are absolutely worth it. So yeah, pile number one, thank you so much. Please listen to your future self because they obviously want the best for you. Please regulate yourself emotionally, regulate your nervous system, and as soon as you start feeling like there is healing within your physical body or your mental health, you will also start seeing the physical world manifestation of the nourishment basically that you're pouring into your physical vessel. So yeah, thank you so much, pal number one. This is all that I see here. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from me, please subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye! Hi everyone, if you selected pile number 2 or Antimony, this is going to be your reading. Messages from your future self 1 year from now. So I was just reading the guidebook for this card, just because, you know, antimony, I don't know what that means. And the lone wolf here to me represented like a powerful energy, but also a lonely energy. So there's a danger to it. And in the guidebook, I had found out that antimony is a metal that basically has a property of consuming a lot of other metals. Like it overpowers a lot of other metals outside of gold, actually. So this is an energy of something that has a lot of potential for release, but also a lot of potential for destruction. So interesting. Let's look at the rest of your cards. We have the Sustainer. Holding on to something, perhaps. Okay, let's see. We have the Cartographer, a crossroads, exploration. Okay, so perhaps you are at the crossroads in your life. Maybe you're questioning whether you should be staying where you are, or should you be going somewhere else? Something else is calling you. Okay, let's reveal these cards first. We have Venus in Scorpio with secrets. And we have Moon in Gemini with adaptability. So are you secretly wishing for something, but you're not sure whether you'd be able to fulfill it because it doesn't entirely fit into your life here? Okay, we'll see obviously how this fits in. Let's see your tea leaves. We have Cain, pay attention to your health. Interesting. Pal number 1 also got a message about their health. We have Ant, work, achievement, success. We have Staff, you will be taken care of in difficult times. Wow, this is interesting because Cain and Staff here seems like it refers to the same thing. So you might be experiencing some issues with your mental or physical health, but no worries, you will be taken care of. There's definitely a message along the lines. We'll see. And finally, we have Kite, vacation. Okay, let's get your tarot cards and see what this is all about. Can we get messages from pile number 2's future self? We have 5 of Pentacles. We have Son of Wands. I'm just gonna say this, if you also were attracted to pile number 1, there is a lot of synchronicity here. We have 10 of Swords. We have Daughter of Pentacles. We have 9 of Pentacles. And finally, we have 2 of Pentacles here. All right, pile number 2. So let's go back to this antimony card here. This is a chemical or metal. I'm not actually sure whether it's a chemical or a metal. Please don't quote me on that. But this is an energy, as I said, that is eager to be expressed. It's eager to be used. It's a powerful, powerful energy that can cause a massive transformation, that can consume your life and change the way that your life is now, because this is a property of antimony. But also at the same time, it's an energy that is a great responsibility here, because it's such a powerful energy that if you do not use it properly, it can be destructive. With the Sustainer and the Cartographer here, it's clear to me that you are kind of deciding whether to move forward with something or not. Like on one hand, you're holding on to the life that you've already created. You are holding on to the box that you have fit yourself into. But on the other hand, it's clear to you that your heart is yearning for something more. There is this energy, massive spiritual awakening energy that is ready to burst out of you. We're seeing this with Son of Wands as well. And you need to be careful with this energy. That's why basically there's an emphasis on pay attention to your health, okay? Because obviously this energy is a lot to handle and it can cause disruptions within your physical body just because it's so massive. On the other hand, this energy, if you channel it right, and by right I mean creatively, into something that you want to pursue, then this is meant to give you a prosperous basically result here. On the other hand, if you use this energy right, and by right I mean creatively, if you really allow this energy to take you over through some creative pursuit, and if you just continue going where this energy is taking you, it's meant to end with extreme success here, with Nine of Pentacles, Daughter of Pentacles, and Two of Pentacles here. So basically what I'm seeing here, your future self a year from now is telling us that they have found a place of financial abundance. They have basically found a place where they feel like they are very stable, like they are not really asking for anything extra. You know what I'm saying? So whatever it is, the financial abundance that you're looking for, obviously for all of us, it's different. All of us have very different standards as to what abundance and luxury is. But whatever it is you would require to feel like you have everything basically that you asked for, you can cover all of the unexpected expenses, you feel comfortable, you know what I mean? You're feeling really comfortable in your financial and material situation here 1 year from now. And let me just walk you through your cards so you can see how you're going to get here through a year. Again, with Five of Pentacles here and Son of Wands, pile number 2, what I'm seeing is you are basically not satisfied with the way that your external circumstance or the way that your financial situation, you are not satisfied with something that is in your life, like your career, that's something that you consistently have to be engaged in. But on the other hand, it seems to be like a stable position, you know what I mean? You've already rooted yourself there, so you don't want to move forward. However, again, we're seeing Son of Wands. Son of Wands is an energy of creative spark or excitement. Again, we're seeing that theme of something is calling you. Pile number 2, there is this creative pursuit or this new creative energy that you're feeling within you right now. And at the same time, I think you're feeling the blockage of that energy because you're also focused on the negative sides of your experience. So on one hand, you're feeling excited for the future, but you're not yet taking steps towards it, okay? Five of Pentacles here represents lack mentality. It represents disappointment or sadness. So it's clear to me that there's a dichotomy to your energy, and we had a similar theme in pile number 1, where on one hand you feel disappointed, you don't like where you are. On the other hand, you're not necessarily ready to move forward with this creative thing here. Maybe you're really questioning whether it's possible. But pile number 2, you should be moving with this creative energy here, okay? Because there needs to be, basically we're seeing with Ten of Swords here, your time of suffering, your hard life is over. It's meant to be over in the cycle, and in order for you to be able to get out of the cycle and wrap it up on time, now when destiny allows it, basically you need to move out of the stagnation and focus on the negative and channel your attention into this creative pursuit here. Again, I mean, pile number 2, there's a message of you not waiting too long, okay, with Antimony here and with Son of Wands, because this energy, if you let it sit for too long, it can start becoming destructive. Like this kind of energy can really start causing you to act in ways that are not healthy or beneficial for you, just because it needs out, okay? It needs out, and in order to use it, you really need to hear the voice of your excitement or intuition here, whatever it is, the creative pursuit that you want to pour this energy into. Please do so, because as soon as you start on this journey, as soon as you start using this energy, you will see it expand and grow, and you will see how quickly the cycle that has been so long and so painful is over, and you are receiving like physical world results of your success here with Daughter of Pentacles here. There is definitely a change in your financial status. For some reason, this creative pursuit here that is calling you, if you dive into it, you are achieving success. And very, very rapidly here. It's likely it's the kind of success that you can't even imagine, because we're seeing you first getting to Daughter of Pentacles. So first you're like getting pretty good results, you know, financially from this project somehow, and you're like, okay, this is cool, you know, this is definitely something that I was looking for. And then boom, Nine of Pentacles, you're getting like extra. It's like you're getting it in chunks. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here or what you're inquiring about or what your project is, but it's clear to me that you will have two indicators throughout this upcoming year that are kind of telling you, yeah, I was right to follow through with this creative pursuit. You're basically going on this creative journey, you're channeling this energy, then very quickly you're recognizing, okay, things are not like I expected them to be. Things are working out pretty well, actually. You're seeing the results. Stage number one with Daughter of Pentacles here, and then boom, Nine of Pentacles. You're getting a massive, massive financial result here that really allows you to move out of your life in the way that you knew it. With Two of Pentacles here, honestly, you know what I'm getting? I'm not getting it as a result energy. I think what is happening, this Two of Pentacles, I think is referring me to this moon in Gemini. This is just intuitively what I'm feeling here. I think pile number two, what this is referring to is in the beginning, you're not like completely, you know, you're not quitting your job and just dedicating everything to this antimony energy and to this creative pursuit. You are kind of doing two things at the same time. So I think at first you're choosing like a more safe route. You are following your curiosity, but you're also kind of not telling many people about it. You know, this is kind of your side hustle in your mind. You're kind of adapting this new hobby or project or pursuit into your life, and it quickly becomes something that's bigger than yourself, where you're quickly with this Nine of Pentacles. Basically a year from now, you don't have to do both, okay? So if this is a project that is like a side hustle, then it becomes your primary occupation in the end of the year. Whatever it might be, this Two of Pentacles and this moon in Gemini with adaptability just makes me think that you're doing like two things at once. Like you are doing your sustainer life and your movement towards adventure at the same time, and then you quickly realize that this intuitive pull towards your adventurous life, towards your creative pursuit here, it ends up being very successful here, and you actually don't have to, you know, combine the two anymore. You can just do one thing here. With Kite being here, it's clear to me that a year from now, you're even able to take vacation. You know, you're even able to take time off and do your thing, because basically whatever this energy is, it's like it's self-sustaining. It's like you're getting the inflow for your work, for your project here, that is coming in without you having to directly engage with it all the time. Does that make sense? Like this gives me a feeling of passive income very much for a lot of you. But yeah, pile number two, it seems to me that your message is pretty clear. There is something, some sort of a creative curiosity that is pulling you in. Maybe it's already pulling you in. Maybe you are just about to get the spark of inspiration, but you should be listening to it, and you shouldn't sit on this energy for too long. Just go with the flow, allow this energy to take you wherever it takes you. Have no insistence on the outcome, because regardless, it's working out marvelously for you. I just want to emphasize one thing here with your health just before we wrap up your reading. With Cain, pay attention to your health, and you'll be taken care of at difficult times. Pile number two, if you start experiencing something negative, if you learn something negative about your health, there is a message of really regulating yourself emotionally, really regulating your nervous system, and really understanding that whatever you might be going with your health, it's not final, okay? So if you're experiencing some difficulties, don't worry, you're not gonna have to deal with them for the rest of your life. Don't worry, please don't allow this energy of worry to, you know, add to your stress here. This is temporary, and you will be healing and moving forward from this. For others, and this is specifically for those of you who know that you have an emotionally dysregulated body. So basically, for those of you who are struggling with anxiety, depression already, where you feel like you just have a disbalance within your physiology, please maintain your meditation practices, maintain your spiritual practices, take care of yourself, okay? Pile number two, because this energy of antimony here, this is a powerful energy, okay? And it's important that right now you're really grounding yourself. You're really taking care of your physical vessel, because it's going to take a lot out of you to channel this powerful energy. And obviously in a positive way, but it requires, you know, grounding. It requires you to be in touch with your physical vessel. So yeah, pile number 2, I think this is all that I see here. Good luck on your journey. And please, if you know what this is referring to, I would love to hear about it in the comments. Thank you so much for doing this reading with me. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more from me, please subscribe to the channel. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye! Hi everyone, and if you selected pile number 3 or 10, this is going to be your reading. Messages from your future self 1 year from now. So I was just reading the guidebook, and 10 is a metal that's associated with light Jupiter energy. But it's also a metal that cannot withstand pressure. So there's definitely a message of recuperating your strength before moving forward. Let's see, we have the self. We have the orator, communication, confidence. This 10 rainbow here is referring me to the self here. I'm not sure how it plays into the reading. We'll see. But let's reveal these cards at first. We have Moon in Scorpio with power. And we have Venus in Sagittarius with flirtation. 8, 9, 10. This makes me think that there are only a few steps left towards achievement or whatever it is you're trying to achieve here. Okay, let me not jump ahead of myself. Let's see your tea leaves. We have mice, discord among friends or family. We have owl, good advice from a wise person. We have dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. And finally, we have bag, something important such as a new job or a raise. Interesting. So there's definitely a message or a theme in regards to your career or finances here. We'll see how these play into your reading. Let's get your tarot cards. Messages from pile number 3's future self. We have 6 of Pentacles. We have 10 of Cups. We have Knight of Swords. We have Page of Wands. We have the Moon. And we have 6 of Cups. Wow, very, very positive energy here. All right, pile number 3. Let's go back to the very beginning here with 10, just because this rainbow here is really referring me to the self card here. With the self card, I'm really sensing that you're ready for expansion in your life. You're really sensing that there's a new version of you, a more authentic, more wholesome version of you that is ready to be born. You're ready to experience life on an entirely new level. And honestly, considering what your future self is telling us here about this upcoming year, it's clear maybe you're just intuitively picking up that your life is about to pick up speed. You're about to turn the page. You're about to be in an entirely new chapter of your life that is much more expansive and positive. Again, 10 is also an expansive energy. It's a Jupiter energy that is very light, very expansive, However, as we talked about it in the beginning, it cannot withstand a lot of pressure, okay? And when you do put a lot of pressure on tin and the crystalline structure of it crushes or breaks, it actually produces something that's known as tin cry, as per se. It's an unpleasant sound, basically, of release when crystals within tin are breaking. So this tin card tells me that right now, pile number 3, it seems like you are feeling under pressure, and this pressure could be external, like you could literally be under pressure from other parties or from your external circumstance, or it could just be this internal energy of expansion that is really putting a lot of pressure on you. Honestly, I think for one reason or another, you are ready for a new life. You're ready to expand and embody the new version of you, but for some reason, you're not yet there in terms of your external circumstance. So maybe it feels like, your internal is expanding beyond your external, and that's why you're feeling this pressure here. And again, with the tin cry, there needs to be some sort of a healthy release and a rejuvenation of strength before you move forward. Otherwise, this pressure can crush you, honestly. So this is a very positive, expansive energy, but because it's very light, it's really, important to handle it with care. It's really important to release this pressure whenever it's feeling like it's too much, because it could be a breaking point for this pressure. So there's definitely some sort of a message of emotional release that needs to happen and recuperation of energy that needs to happen before you transition into this life here. This is what your future self is telling us. Honestly, with mice here, discord among friends and family. This could be your situation for some of you. Some of you might be feeling like you've outgrown, some of your relationships. You've outgrown your family. Maybe you've outgrown your friends. You're feeling like you're expanding beyond them. And that is causing this energy of discomfort. And that's why there needs to be a release. And that's why there's a suggestion for a healthy release, as per se, because it could basically burst out of you at any moment, and maybe it could cause some conflict between your family and you. All right, let me give you an example just so that I can illustrate the energy a little bit better so you can, apply it to your own situation. Let's say we have an 18-year-old girl named Kate living with her family. She just graduated from high school. Let's say it's summer after graduation. She has already been accepted to college. She already planned everything out with her family. They want her to be a lawyer. She was on the same page with her family. She also wanted to be a lawyer, but then something happens within her own energy. She's going through a spiritual awakening, and she no longer sees the future in law school, Instead, she actually wants to take a year off to write her book or to do a creative project that she really wants to take a year off, basically, to commit to. And although this energy is obviously positive and it's obviously expansive, and obviously this energy is leading Kate towards the fulfillment of her actual destiny, okay, of her soul contract here. At the same time, this recognition of it, but lack of action that is basically due to circumstance, right, is causing a lot of stress. She is feeling like there might be family conflict. She doesn't know how to tell her family. This is very much the energy that I'm picking up here. You are feeling this energy of expansion. You're ready to really embody a more authentic version of you, but for some reason, right now, this energy is not very stable, okay? It's very light, so it's easily crushed under pressure. Maybe you've just done a lot of shadow work, so you're coming out of an ego death, so this identity had not yet secured itself to your field, basically. But it's clear to me that there is an element of there needs to be some sort of a release. Otherwise, this pressure might crush you just emotionally. You might go through a tough period here with this energy. But let's move on into what you're looking for, what your future self 1 year from now is communicating here. So it's clear to me you, pal number 3, are in one way or another are meant to be a communicator, okay? Your soul's purpose has to deal with communication in one way or another. So this could be your voice or your language, right? You could be literally speaking on stage, giving TED Talks, you could be writing, you could be a creative person, but there's definitely a movement towards fulfillment of your destiny as a communicator or orator here. And let's move through your tarot cards now. Your future self 1 year from now is emphasizing how happy they are, how joyful they are. Honestly, it seems like not only do they feel like they're living their dream life, but they feel like an overabundance of emotional fulfillment. Their cup is like overflowing with love. They're really happy about all of the aspects of their life with a 10 of cups being here, and they want you to know that things are going to ease up for you very, very soon. Okay, you're literally on the precipice of receiving the first signs, the first opportunities here with 6 of Pentacles to move into this new life here. So let's take a look at this Knight of Swords. This Knight of Swords really tells me that you're about to receive some sort of important communication here. Now, this is the second fastest night in tarot, right? So this is not an energy of like a couple of days. This could be a couple of weeks, month or so. Take your timing with a grain of salt. Obviously, all of you have a different situation, but this is the second fastest energy and it's moving towards you. And what this tells me, because this is Knight of Swords, you're about to receive some sort of a communication that is significant enough for you to recognize it as basically divinely orchestrated moment of you receiving something. This communication is going to present you with some sort of an offer that you are really going to be excited about. And this offer is going to basically set you on this new journey with Page of Wands here, a journey of passion and excitement. With Page being here, it's something new, like you're playing a new role here. So for a lot of you, this could be a career opportunity, this could be a collaboration, a project, but also for some of you, for those of you who are interested in finding your love, your partner, I want to tell you that your future self is telling you you are with them next year, okay? You're already in union with your person a year from now. And the reason why I'm saying this is not just the 10 of Cups, but also Moon in Scorpio and Venus in Sagittarius, right? With flirtation. Venus and Sagittarius with flirtation can indicate that you are meeting someone abroad, someone foreign, you know, someone who has a different origin than you because of the Sagittarius energy. So take that if that resonates. You know, maybe some of you live in countries not where you were born. Venus and Sagittarius can also indicate meeting someone through your studies. So some of you might be in universities or doing something, you know, and you're meeting that person through your studies basically here. So for those of you who are looking for a romantic union, the good news, your future self is communicating that you have found it basically a year from now. And again, this could happen abroad with a foreigner because of the Sagittarius energy, or throughout your studies, through your studies in one way or another. Moon in Scorpio also. Now let's go back here with 6 of Pentacles. So with 6 of Pentacles, this is not just one type of giving to you moment, okay? 6 of Pentacles is not just like an offer, like 4 of Cups, where you're receiving it once and it's coming out of nowhere. 6 of Pentacles is a card of receiving material opportunities, right? Financial opportunities, like physical objects or opportunity to upgrade your finances or status. There are like material opportunities coming your way. And with 6 of Pentacles in conjunction with Moon in Scorpio, for a lot of you, I will say that you can expect an unexpected pay for some sort of like an inheritance here, okay, with Moon and Scorpio here. So regardless for what your situation is, get ready to receive a lot, receive upgrades, receive material abundance, receive material promotion, upgrades here. For some of you, this is going to be related to inheritance. For others, this could be, you know, a payback for something that you've done in the past and you've forgotten about. For others, it could be like a literal job offer that is like, you know, we're gonna pay you 10 times more than what you're getting now. For all of you, this is going to be different, but with Six of Pentacles, all of you, pile number 3, are receiving these tangible material world things basically that are indicating to you that you are moving in the right direction, that you're truly stepping into this new life, that you're truly turning the page to your past here. With Knight of Swords, you're receiving some sort of communication again that is going to make you very, very happy. So for those of you who are inquiring about a specific person and you want a happy ending with them, it's clear to me that that is happening. For those of you who are waiting for career opportunities, that is happening. All I know with Knight of Swords here, pile number 3, your future self wants you to be prepared for basically an unexpected communication here that is going to make you really happy. Right away, you will recognize this communication as a divine grace moment. Basically, right away, you'll know like, okay, like this could be very financially abundant. This could be very much my thing. Right away, you're considering it. And it seems like as a result of this communication, you're going on this new journey here. And again, you can expect on this journey to also find a lot of divine grace, a lot of fulfillment, feeling like you're still receiving, okay? Honestly, I feel like pile number 3, I think for the longest time, you've just been giving, caring about everyone else but yourself. You've done a lot of good in your life, and I think it hasn't been really coming towards you because your energy has been blocked in one way or another. But get ready, because I mean, opportunities are coming to you. Not only are you receiving this upgrade, this important communication that allows you to start a new journey here, but even if once you start the journey here, you are also receiving more grace from the divine. You're receiving more love. You're receiving more offers. You are feeling like, oh my goodness, like I am just receiving here. One last thing before we wrap up the reading, pile number 3, your future self 1 year from now really wants to emphasize something about this new journey here, and this is the moon. This is the card that's really, really standing out to me, okay? And it really, for some reason, it really makes me think of this card here because of the sun and the moon duo. Okay, I'm getting the message here. So your future self wants to tell you that you will be really excited to go on this journey. Whatever this communication that you're receiving, you're going on this new journey. For some of you, it's relationship. For others, it's new job. You know, take whatever resonates. You're going on this new journey. It's very exciting. Be prepared, okay, pile number 3, to experience fear. And your future self really wants to tell you, yes, you will feel fear, but this is just because you're out of your comfort zone, okay? So just because you feel fear, they don't want you to feel like, okay, like maybe I'm not in the right place, maybe something's off about it. There is this energy of anxiety that comes with a new beginning here because you're in the unknown. So your future self basically is coming through and telling you, yeah, you will feel some anxiety, some fear as you adjust to this new position here. I think because it might be like too good to be true, so maybe you're questioning your ability. Have no doubt, pile number 3, you were meant for this position. You were meant for this offer, whatever it might be. It's been long overdue that you start receiving all of the good karma that you have been generating all this time. And your future self wants to tell you, if you feel fear, please do not take it as an indicator that something is wrong. You know, please don't think that this is your intuition guiding you away from it. Please don't start second guessing yourself and thinking that you've made a mistake. Your fear is very, very natural, and it's just a part of you beginning something new, something you've never done before, being in the unknown. The unknown is always scary for the ego, right? But we know what follows the moon. It's the sun. It's the fulfillment of the dream. And we're seeing that even after you experience fear, you will still feel like you are being showered with love from the universe. So, I mean, your future self is really here coming through and telling you, don't worry, things are about to get much easier. You're about to really wrap up a cycle, really move into a life that is much more you. Basically, that is much more you, okay? A life that truly belongs to you, and a life where you feel happy. 1 year from now, you're gonna be feeling like your cup is still full, like you're still in receptivity mode, and you are just so grateful because, you know, things are just turning out so well. And it's not because of your effort or hard work or active masculine energy. It's all a result of you really stepping into your power. And now your world is ready to reflect that back to you. Okay, one more thing, just going back to 10 here. Your future self is really emphasizing that if you're feeling under pressure now, if you're feeling like you can't really deal with this any longer, what you actually need is a release. You know, allow yourself to cry, allow yourself to pamper yourself, you know, take a self-care day if you need to. Really try to release this pressure energy in a healthy way. Take control of releasing this energy so it doesn't take control of you, because if you don't release it, it's gonna come out at the time where it's not very convenient for you. You know, you might have an emotional outburst, and that's not, you know, the most exciting thing to go through. So yeah, pile number 3. I mean, this is very exciting. I think this is all that I see here. Good luck. Please release this energy healthily, okay? Don't wait for it to release on its own here. It seems like you might be in a particularly fragile place here because of just how much spiritual evolution you're going through. So it's totally normal to experience, you know, these emotional ups and downs. So yeah, pile number 3, thank you so much for doing this reading with me. I think this is all that I see here. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to share your story with me, I would love to hear it in the comments. And if you want to support me, please subscribe to the channel. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!